Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the remaining topics what we have seen in the last class. If you remember, we were doing lesson number 5, that is working on operating system. We have seen the things like about icons, what are icons, and how we can do little things like starting a window, seeing a desktop. All those things we have seen or heard in the last class. Today we are going to start from the topic of taskbar. Okay, so from the topic of taskbar, today we are going to see one by one. Okay, so taskbar, if you observe over here at the bottom, this line is your taskbar, where you will be having these are your quick launch bar, where easily you can launch the items quickly, and over here is your notification area. Okay, and which basically used for notifying regarding your date, time, clock, if you have net connection, all those things have been told with the help of this side on the right hand side. Now quick access toolbar, you observe this side, these are the alphabets from here to here are being called the quick access launch bar. Okay, and now we will be seeing about the next thing, that is how we can activating windows. Also you can just observe over here, this which have been pinned down are in your activating windows. Okay, whenever we select, so they are between dark in there, so these are your activating windows, which are when we open, so this look like the activation. Now if you want to pin the any program, so we can do that very easily. Just we have to click on the start button, then select the program, right click on that, then we can click on pin on the taskbar, so that will be pinned on our taskbar. Pin means it will be remain there when we are working on the system there. Okay, that is the pin the application. Next is switching applications. If you want to switch from one application to another, you just have to use alt plus tab key. When you hold both the keys together, then you can easily switch. Like you can observe over here, when I press, so it has been switching from PowerPoint to Word to document, like this. You just use the alt plus tab key there. Now we will be seeing about, you can just observe, I'm just doing the same thing, I'm switching there. Okay, and nothing more. Now Windows element we'll see. So in Windows element we are going to see that different types of Windows elements have been there, like your address bar, your frame, your vertical scroll bar, then your close button, search box, all those options are been available. We can just use these Windows element for working on. So before that we need to just open first one application. So let's say we open computers, and over here any one file I'm just opening from the folders there. Okay, so this is basically is look like our window. Okay, so over here on the top you can observe that is the address bar, where my cursor has been moving, that is computer, then local disk is written, that is the, and on the right hand side you can see they're showing the search box. When I'm scrolling down, they are showing some buttons like there. Okay, and then you can just observe this side, that when we come bring our cursor over this side, it will be showing the all the area, means the folders which have been there. When we scrolling, they're showing the content about this, means when it was manufactured, all the details about the files are being shown to you. When we click on that particular file, like file type, size, date of modification is being shown to you. Okay, then over here when we click on this option, they will be showing all the framing or the information regarding the vertically what we can just rename also, as well as we can open the folder. For renaming you can right click and give the name, whereas if you want to open it, just double click on that and that folder will be open in front of you. Now we will see the Windows Explorer. In Windows Explorer you can just observe that you need to just click on start button, then you can go on this option of applications, then from there you will find the option Windows Explorer. When we click, so this is the screen will open in front of us as a Windows Explorer, where we can see the work from our libraries, all the documents, Windows musics and photos have been available. Okay, so that is about the Windows Explorer. Now you can see I'm just opening MS Word, and it has been in front of you that two windows have been working, and first is this one is your MS Word. So when we want to create a new file, we can just click on the new, and then file. We can, in the file option, we click on the new, and new page will open in front of us. So we can easily type in that, and this is the way of creating a new file in MS Word or anywhere. You just need to open that particular applications, and whatever you want to type in that, after typing you can save, creating a new folder. Now we can just see we are going again into Windows Explorer over here. Then what we can do, we can simply right click over here and select the option of new, and then select the folder, or we can go on the organizer. There you will find the option of new folder, and you can click on the new folder for creating your new folder. Just give the name, just double click, and you can give a name over there. Okay, so just now I'm showing you I've created on create a new folder. I'm giving the name over here, look like a class 7th, and this is my folder. Nothing has been there inside my file. We can just again we can create or insert any file which we want from there. Just click on the top, you will find this folder again, and a create folder option has been there. So again we are creating another folder. Give a name to your file, what you want to give, and that's the way inside one folder another folder has been created. Okay, now we will be just seeing about how we can work on this changing the modes of your files, means how the file should appear. That can also be done. On the right hand side you will have the option of list. So in that list you can change the view of your files and folder. There are basically 7 or 6 modes are been given, so you can easily select from them. Like first is your extra large, large, medium, small, list, detail, tiles, and content. One by one I'm just showing you. You can observe when I'm clicking on the medium icon. So this is the medium icon is being shown to you. If I'm changing into small, list, content, based on whichever type of icon you're selecting from there, so that type is being showing to you. Okay, this is the tiles one which I just clicked. So with the tiles it will look like this. And last one, content. When we click on content, so it will show the date and modification when we have created those files. Like this, all the things have been done. Next is renaming a file. When we want to rename a file, you can just right click on that and select the option of rename. Then delete whatever is written, and you can either start typing on that. So rename, a new name will be given to the previous file. It asks you, do you want to just save it? So click on OK, and the name will be given to you. Okay, next is about how we can do or moving from a file and folder. So I'm just giving the name because earlier it was not happening. So I'm just typing the name, and when I click enter, so the name has been given to the file. Now we'll see moving a file or folder. So when we want to move from one content from one place to another, so just we click on the computer icon. In that we selected this option from the document. Let's take, we are clicking on the document option, and then we click on this cut, copy, paste. All the options have been coming, like undo, select, redo, layout. All the options are there. In that, if we want to copy something, we can select the copy option, and if we want to move from one place, so we have to click on the cut option. So this you have to first click on the organize button. Under the organize button you will find these options: cut, copy, paste, undo, redo. All these options you will find. So you just select the file which you want to move. Like here I am selecting this Pankaj data, and then I can just click on the organizer and select this option of cut, and where I want to paste it, there I can open and select the option paste. Now I'm just searching a file. For searching, you can directly search from this. On the start button you will have this option of search, or you can directly search from there whatever content you're typing using the wildcard. Wildcard means when you're not sure about the correct spelling of the file, you can just use the wildcards there. Like I start from A, so all the files which start from W or A, whatever L is been there. So with L, when I put a star, so remaining things I don't know, so all the names which start with A will be shown to me. If our file matches there, we can select that file from there easily. Okay, that's the way how we are searching from the using a wide characters there. So we can also use question mark also if we are not sure about number of times how it will be there. So in this chapter what we have seen, desktop icon, various icons like object shortcut icons, documents icon, disk drive icons. Start button is the most frequently used component of a window desktop. Taskbar is a long horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop. Quick launch bar helps users to quickly access program. A shortcut is an icon that provides an easy way to open a frequently used file or folder. Application window and document windows are the two windows of applications like Windows Explorer and PowerPoint, etc. Windows Explorer is an application that provides detailed information. Windows Explorer provides various options to view a file or folder. In Windows, you can create, rename, move, delete, and search file and folder very easily without any problem. Okay. So I hope you understood about all the topics what I taught you today. Now for deleting a file also it's very simple, just need to click on the organize button and there you will find the option of delete. Okay, it's not, and I think you already know about how to be use this moving, cutting and deleting a file and folder, renaming, but just you can need to practice them once again so that it's clear all your doubts. So if you have system you can easily practice all those things. Okay, I hope you understood everything. Thank you.